Welcome to Hand-Built.
For no rusty piece of shit. Got every intention of making it sick.
So last video you saw, did a little bit of work on Freddy's and a fair bit of work on mine. Floor's all done, now it's on his wheels, so blasting's next. We'll do that shortly. By shortly I mean the weekend, which is 7 days away. 6 days away. Did a bit of work on Freddy's today. Got the this door gap kind of sorted, almost sorted. Main thing was I know that it's in the right spot so I can weld the quarter panel on, and it's close enough now. If you can see down this side, it's looking quite good. There is a couple of issues. This line here steps up, so I'm going to have to readjust that. I'll do that before I weld the quarter panel on. That's higher, that one's right, and that one's right, so it's only that one that's off. So that's what tells me it needs adjusting. Also this edge of the door is too close, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit off of that, weld it and grind it to get that looking better. But overall, the actual flushness of the door is good enough for now. Obviously I'm going to make sure it's perfect before I paint it, but for now it's looking pretty good. This up here needs attention. You can see that is the wrong shape, so I'll have to sort that out before I weld it in too. But it's getting there, it's getting there. I'm feeling a lot more happy about the car than I was a few months ago. So yeah. So it's about 4 o'clock right now, or 4:15 on a Sunday. So it's time for me to pack up for the weekend, and I'll see you shortly for some more shenanigans. Okay, it's shenanigans time. I'm gonna get my car outside because I'm gonna wet blast the engine bay. Probably not gonna video it because it's messy and wet, and I don't want to get my camera full of water, and you've seen it before. Well, most of you. So yeah, I'm gonna push it outside, I'll get it in position, and then I'll get the pressure washer ready and we'll make some mess. Well, that's most of the paint off. What's left I'll get by hand. That'll be my during the week job to get it up to a stage where I can throw some primer on it. I've got the harder parts to get at, that's the main thing, and I've got the battery tray all blasted so there's no rust. There's a couple of holes, but no rust. That's okay, we can weld those up. And there's a bit of a rust hole there, so I'm going to have to probably replace this bit from about there to there. But yeah, that's next week's job. So still not all the rust yet. Close. Oh, plus I got a little bit up here in the cow panel. No biggie. But yeah, that's all the paint pretty much out of the engine bay. That was a pretty wet job. Most of me got wet. Tomorrow I'm going to spend some time on Freddy's car again. Try and get that quarter panel all fitting nicely, so it can be welded back on. See you then. Back to Freddy's car. This line here is wrong. It doesn't show up as much in the video, but it's too high. Now the other lines up higher, they are correct. So it's only this one that's off. Now this was a complete wheel arch and dog leg section that I welded in before I got the door done. So yeah, so it's all aftermarket, and that's why it's not fitting right. So I was gonna just cut it and re-weld it, but I'm gonna try and reshape it first. So first thing I'm gonna do is, this tape's a bit old. First thing I'm gonna do is put some tape along it to get where the line is. Maybe not with this tape, we'll see. There we go. That's probably enough. Okay. So basically, it's got to be more about there. So mark that like so. And that's where we've got to reshape it. So that line there has to be flattened out and recurved. What I'm going to Okay, that's a lot better. That line matches the whole way through now. Still needs a little bit of tidying up just to sharpen the edges. And this door here, that needs a wee bit of work just to get that gap a little bit better around there. But my main concern is to get these panels back on the car so I can take all the internal bracing out. This one's nearly ready. I've just got to sort that bit out up there. Then I can start spotting it back on. Okay guys, I've straightened this edge out a bit. As you can see, the glass fits in there. Still got to have the drip mold that goes along there to so that edge will be hidden anyway, but I'll have to weld up that crack where it cracked, and that's about it. So I'm going to put it on one more time, mark out where I've got to drill out the plug weld holes, and then it's time to weld it on. Not sure I'll get that far today, but I'll give it a crack. I might get 1 or 2 tacks in just to hold it in position. Yes, sir. Still got the mounting screws in the actual glass, so it's not in there flush, but the profile's right. That's the main thing I'm looking at. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. I've got it all spot welded on, so it's not going anywhere now. So yes, start of a new week, so yeah, we'll probably get back on the mine again during the week, and then try and get a full day on this one next weekend. So that's it for now, guys. you know the drill. If you could subscribe and share and like and all that stuff, then that would be fantastic. Okay, catch you later, guys.
Boy, no rusty piece of shit. Got every intention of making it sick.